Mike Tyson has finally responded to the recently leaked training footage of Jake Paul, and it appears Tyson has a serious message for the YouTuber-turned-boxer ahead of their highly anticipated showdown.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is act.
He's trolling people. His job is to people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd
knock
be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out?
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting fighters.
As we know, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul are scheduled to face each other at the legendary AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. However, not everyone is impressed with the way this fight is shaping up. Speaking about the matchup, Derek Chisora told Radio Raheem that he believed the fighters would be wearing 18-ounce gloves and headguards. Chisora questioned whether fans were essentially watching a glorified sparring session, saying he wouldn't pay to watch something like that. Meanwhile, Jake Paul recently released a video responding to the criticism surrounding his fight with Tyson. Paul questioned why people were angry at him for agreeing to fight Mike Tyson and used a hypothetical example to explain why he believes the matchup makes sense.
Fighting Mike Tyson? Imagine this.
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson. Live on Netflix. You're going to entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Meanwhile, Mike Tyson has made it clear that he is eagerly anticipating the showdown with Jake Paul. The former heavyweight champion has repeatedly expressed his excitement about stepping back into the ring. Tyson has also given fans another glimpse into his preparation by sharing new sparring and training footage, showing that he is taking the upcoming challenge seriously.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Tyson has also acknowledged just how much Jake Paul has developed since entering the world of boxing. Despite the huge age difference, Tyson appears excited about seeing Paul's youth, ambition, and determination collide with his own experience and legendary skills. Tyson described the matchup as a full-circle moment, pointing out that he was involved when Paul first began his boxing journey on the undercard of Tyson's exhibition fight with Roy Jones Jr. Now, Tyson says he intends to finish what he started. Paul, meanwhile, has openly acknowledged Tyson's legendary status, calling him one of the greatest heavyweight fighters ever and one of the most dangerous knockout artists in boxing history. However, Paul believes he has some major advantages of his own. He emphasized that he is younger, faster, and prepared to work extremely hard to become stronger before fight night. Paul also revealed that someone from his team had shown him a training video posted by Tyson's coach and asked whether he was absolutely certain about going through with the fight. Paul's response was simple. Yes, he wants the fight. He has repeatedly insisted that he is ready to compete at the heavyweight level and is determined to prove himself against one of boxing's most recognizable legends. Jake Paul has also shared intense training footage, giving fans a closer look at his preparation for the massive event.
Train harder. Say what? Nobody cares. Yep. Hey. Yep.
On the other hand, KSI has been far less impressed with Jake Paul's decision to fight Mike Tyson. Tyson represents a major step up in attention for Paul, but KSI believes the matchup could ultimately become a lose-lose situation for him. KSI argued that if Jake Paul defeats Tyson, many people will simply say that he beat an aging fighter. But if Tyson manages to knock Paul out, the consequences could be even more damaging to Paul's reputation. KSI explained that millions of people will be watching, meaning Jake Paul could potentially be remembered as the fighter who knocked out an older Mike Tyson. But he also questioned what would happen if Tyson turned the tables and knocked Paul out. From KSI's perspective, Paul's legacy could become centered around fighting older opponents rather than proving himself against fighters in their prime. He even joked about who Paul might fight next, sarcastically asking whether Muhammad Ali would be next. During the discussion, Jake Paul's brother Logan Paul revealed that he had also been approached about fighting Mike Tyson. However, the deal reportedly wasn't as lucrative as the opportunity Jake received. Logan suggested that the enormous financial opportunity made the decision much easier for his brother.
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. Everyone's going to know him as the guy that knocked out an old Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid
Turn
Jake
into
Paul punch,
prune juice.
you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's...
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears.
No, I'm
However, KSI sees the situation very differently. The long-running rivalry between Jake Paul and KSI has deep roots in the influencer boxing world. While Jake Paul has continued pushing for recognition within mainstream boxing, KSI has fully embraced the influencer boxing scene and even helped build his own promotion, Misfits Boxing. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson has continued giving fans glimpses of his gym sessions as he prepares for his highly publicized return to the ring.
What do you want? What do you want? It's fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful, right? Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Although decades have passed since Mike Tyson dominated the heavyweight division, his legendary status remains stronger than ever. Millions of fans around the world still remember Tyson as one of the most intimidating knockout artists in boxing history. Now, the excitement surrounding his comeback has intensified once again following the release of new training footage. In the recently surfaced footage, Tyson appears to be throwing powerful combinations while maintaining an impressive rhythm. The former heavyweight champion showcased the speed, power, and experience that made him one of boxing's most feared fighters. Despite his age, Tyson's physical condition and intensity in the gym have certainly caught the attention of boxing fans ahead of the highly anticipated matchup. Tyson approaches his late 50s. His physical condition is certainly impressive. However, stepping into the ring against someone roughly 3 decades younger presents challenges that go far beyond what can be measured during a workout. Several boxing figures have expressed concerns about Tyson's safety if the fight goes ahead. Former Tyson promoter Frank Warren has also made his position clear. Speaking to TalkSport, Warren said he likes Jake Paul and respects what Paul has accomplished as a promoter, but questioned the idea of a man approaching 60 competing in a boxing match. Warren acknowledged that these kinds of events generate enormous attention and money in today's boxing world. However, he maintained that the matchup is not something he personally wants to see. At the same time, Warren admitted that if the fight is properly medically supervised, with experienced officials in place and appropriate safety measures, he would not criticize the event outright. Meanwhile, former UFC star Nate Diaz was also asked about the potential outcome. Initially dismissing the question, Diaz later gave his prediction to Inside Fighting and indicated that he believes Mike Tyson could be the one celebrating victory when the fight is over. In the official announcement for the fight, Jake Paul's manager, Nick Baidarian, described the matchup between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson as a once-in-a-lifetime dream fight. He expressed hope that the event could become one of the most watched boxing spectacles in modern history. Baidarian also highlighted the partnership with Netflix, saying the streaming platform provides an unprecedented opportunity to bring the matchup between two of the biggest names in sports to audiences around the world. With the fight approaching, all eyes are expected to turn toward AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the completely different paths of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul will collide. One fighter is a legendary former heavyweight champion with decades of experience, while the other is a younger boxer determined to prove that he belongs on the biggest stage. Whether you see this fight as a historic spectacle or a controversial matchup, there is no denying that it has captured the attention of the boxing world. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our upcoming boxing videos.